Hey guys, I've got some fun stuff today. I have been having a little bit of a play with a new product called Empower Nail Art. Now, get myself organised. It comes in a little package like this, and basically we are looking at nail foils. So these are the ones that you can do as a full nail wrap. You can do it as a little bit of nail art, as a feature here or there. Now, the one thing that I like about these is that they are super thin, and you can also use them not only on natural nails, but you can use them on top of acrylics, inside acrylics or gels. So they're not just as a finishing art detail, you know, on top of a surface, but you can actually encapsulate them inside your gel or acrylic, which is really, really cool. So I've got a couple of designs here. I wanted to show you guys. Super fun. Very, very cool designs. One thing I do like is on the back of these, they've actually got patterns and shapes already. I don't know how well you can see that. But basically, it's allowing you to cut out existing shapes to put them onto the nail surface and create your own designs. I'm just going to do a quick demo today just on my trusty training hand. And I'm just going to simply cut out a design as a smile line and then cover it with acrylic, file it and finish it to show you guys how you can actually do them. So keep watching. Hope you enjoy. Bye for now. P.S. Yes, I have pink hair. Crazy, yeah? It's cool. Okay, guys. So, I'm trying a new way of filming. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. I'm just using my training hand here. So, I'm just going to, let's say that this is a full-length nail, or you've sculpted the whole nail out. I want to start with a slightly buffed surface, so I'm just using a Young Nails file. This is a 240 buffer. I'm just wanting to remove the shine off that surface. This actually reminds me of the Sharpie nail art. You know, the Sharpie nail art that's a big craze at the moment. That's what it reminds me of. And I'm going to just kind of figure out how wide our nail is. Just about there. I'm going to use my little scissors. And I'm going to roughly cut a shape. So like I was saying before, there is actually shapes from the back here if you want to cut these out. But I'm going to cut a free edge. So it's going to be a little bit of trial and error. And I'm simply going to cut a smile line. Now, of course, it could be so easy to stuff this up. That's looking a little bit unbalanced. I'll just tidy that up. Nice sharp scissors. Okay. So now that I have prepped my nail, I'm going to remove this foil off its backing. It's really easy. Now this stuff is really thin, and I mean thin in a good way. Oh, my nails are too long, I can't even get it off. There we go. Okay. Super thin, really stretchy, really sticky. Bringing my nail up. Make it a bit longer actually. And I'm just going to rub it all over the surface of that nail. Now, to get it to go over the entire surface without getting like little bubbles and ripples, you can kind of pull the edge and stretch it over. So kind of pull the front and stretch, pull and stretch. And as you can see, my smile line is terrible. I'm sorry guys, terrible smile line, my bad. But see how I've stretched it? And it's encapsulated that really quite nicely. So look at that, that's pretty cool. To the side, you can see that. Just kind of pulling that down. And I'm gonna grab my nail file, and I'm actually just gonna file around the edge. And that is going to cut off the excess foil that we don't need. Oh, I love it. I'm horrified by my small one, but that's okay. Practice makes perfect. So look how cool that is. Seriously, look how cool that is. And imagine using all of these over all 10 nails, and you'd be keeping the same colours, but you'd have all sorts of different patterns going on. So I'm going to go ahead and cap the entire thing. Here we go. We've got our fluid clear acrylic. I'm going to go in with a big bead. So we're aiming at covering the entire nail surface. So obviously dependent on how you actually put this on. So if you put it onto a nail that you're sculpting out, or if you put it onto a natural nail, you would then decide the amount of acrylic you would put over the top for strength. I'm just simply going to cover this. Leave that for a minute. One thing I love about Fluids Clear is it's actually clear. Like, it's really super crystal clear, like gel clear. And when you are trying to do something like this, encapsulating nail art, it's so good to be able to have a really, really good quality clear acrylic. By the cuticle. We push, we release, wipe our brush. See how I've not touched it yet? Leave it alone. Don't go into it too quickly. And then I'm just going to gently spread the product around the nail. And then I'm going to bring the rest of the product and gently feather or blend it over the surface of the nail. So I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to file it. But I'm pretty gosh darn impressed with that so far. So I'm obviously going to pop all of the information in the box below, where you can purchase these in Australia. You can also get these internationally, obviously. These are cool. I think these are going to be popular. I really do. Let's go ahead and do another one, just because we can. Again, I'm just going to gently rough up the surface. So now this surface, this could be a natural nail. This could be over the top of a finished acrylic. This could be over the top of a super, super thin acrylic that you can then cap with acrylic or gel. These things are super versatile. You can pretty much put them on anything. So if you pop them straight over your natural nail, you're going to get perhaps a week out of them, up to a week. If you pop them over your natural nail and then put a coat of, say, gel polish over the top, you might get up to 2 weeks. If you pop them inside acrylic, they're going to stay there until you file them off or remove them. So you're looking at 3 weeks. So super versatile stuff. I'm going to have a go of this one here, and we're going to do full surface coverage. So let's pretend we're doing a natural nail. I'm going to use my Fluid Cool Prep. Clean the surface. You'll see it start to dry. See it starting to dry out a bit? That's when you know it's done its trick. You can use a primer as well if you choose. Again, like I was saying before, there are shapes on the back here. Let's say, like, wouldn't it be cool you had a black nail and then you put some stars or something on it? Ooh, you could do so much with this. Right, I am just going to approximately fit this little thing on here. I think we're about that wide. Give it a little bit of a snip snip. I'm going to go a little bit longer than what it is so I can stretch it. Now what I'm going to do is, so there we go, it's going to fit quite nicely on there. I'm just going to ever so gently kind of cut what would effectively be the cuticle area. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, my cutting skills are pretty atrocious at the age of 30. Ha! Actually, that's not too bad. That'll do the trick. Alright, I'm going to use the edge of my scissors because my nails are too long. Get that peels off. These are super thin, super stretchy. Oh, I like them a lot. I'm going to pop them down here, closest to the cuticle. I'm going to start by securing the cuticle area, and then I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull it down towards the free edge and smooth. Okay, pull and smooth on all angles, pull and smooth. And it's going to make sure that the entire coating is wrinkle and bubble free. I mean, you don't want to pull it too much because you don't want to ruin the design, but there is quite a bit of stretch in it. You can get quite a bit of movement before you change the design, so to speak. So again, just pull over these edges, pull over these edges, just like this. Let's just get rid of the excess. Just filing it. Now, we can leave it just like this with a gel top coat. I'm going to do that with this one here. Sides, just to get rid of any little excess bits. I mean, come on, how cool is that? These are fantastic. I'm just going to use gel top coat. And pop this straight into my LED light. I've got an LED light, you can use a UV light. They do the same trick. This one is a bit quicker than the other. And in the little light there, leave that to set for a minute. Okay, that has just come out of the gel light. I'm going to use Cool Prep to cleanse off that sticky gel residue. And we're done, look at that. No sticky surface, no catchy edges. That looks great. So if I was going to wear these on acrylics, I would cap that in acrylic because I would want it to last longer. A tendency for a lot of these wraps is that they can peel on the edges, so I personally prefer to use an acrylic or a gel over the top. But for those of you who don't like to wear enhancements, you can still wear them on your natural nail. I'm going to go ahead and file this one now. Because I'm not in any way, shape or form in love with the smile line that I cut on this one. My fault, wasn't concentrating. So I'm going to perfect my smile line with tops. Wait, hide it. Okay, as always, my Glaze and Go top coat from NSI, which I love. Straight over the top. Under your LED or your UV light. All finished. There we go. Beautiful. How cool was that? Until I see you next time. So pretty. Bye-bye.